watching Sunbelt Softball on ESPN, and we are late in the Sunbelt Softball Championships. Tournament 2-seed Texas State gets a de facto home game against the South Alabama team that's been amongst the nation's elites this year. Now they fight for the last spot in the final for any of that.
No, it may settle down some of the nerves, though, because once you work through that first batter, you can settle in like it's just another game.
Instead, has the strikeout. Azua's got some confidence. And
quickly pound the strike zone, get ahead of these South Alabama hitters.
Put in play, fielded at second to flip to Smith at first. And Sims retired for out number 2.
I like the combination there from Azua working.
Here's the 2-2. Stagner back up the middle. Azua snares it and throws to first. A 1-2-3 inning for the freshman in her Sunbelt Tournament debut.
Week as well.
Suffice to say, it takes dedication. Here's the 2-2. Pushed into left field. South Alabama had her position perfectly. And yesterday's hero, Bailey Welch, makes the catch for out number 1.
That's a big apple. The outfield was drawn in.
Baker flips it over the glove of Sims. It finds the turf, and Baker took a big turn, now has to scurry back. Payoff pitch. Vanderford in play through the left side. A pair of runners on here early against Olivia Lackey. Sunbelt Conference during SBC play this year with 95 strikeouts. And that one found the corner. Jones down looking. And a second out here as Lackey tries to pitch.
Curry, LeBron James, they get the foul calls.
Randolph in play. Confusion. And Welch takes over to make the catch for the final out in the first inning. Texas State threatens, but Olivia Lackey. Cold strike 3, and Azua says, yup.
The corners are part of the strike zone.
Up and go back to it.
Potentially.
Slapped into left field by Willems. And South Alabama has their first hit off of Azua.
So Azua does go back.
2-2. Azua snares it, the throw to first. A double play. Azua doing everything right here.
Yesterday.
Smith puts a good swing on it. But Brasher tracks it down in the gap for a loud out number 1.
Well, Smith gets a good swing on this ball, but it's a 3/4 swing. When you watch the extension as
shallow right field, Cordova ranging back for out number 2.
That's why they're in control.
Popped straight up. Gauging it, and the catch made. Willems secures it. And we
scheduling a tough schedule. Why are you here?
Cordova into center field, tracking in to make the catch is Randolph for a quick out number 1. And when you look at the South Alabamas, the Louisianas, the state's been ranked in the top 25 this year. Slapped. And they're gonna call that one fair. Gonzalez motors into second. A double with 1 out. She sends that one out to right field. Jones had her position perfectly, but Gavin able to advance to third.
It's going to go into the book as an out, but that's a really important out. Gonzalez did get the hit, but it was a good swing on a tough pitch.
Brasher in play. Smith will step on the bag for the final out of the inning. The freshman making a name for
South Alabama and their ability to get into the NCAA tournament.
Harvey sends it into left field. Welch coming on, makes the catch. She's having an excellent tournament.
Welch laying out for the diving snag, just problematic for other teams. And I think it's good to have those other teams in the mix. When it's just consistently the traditional Power 5 teams, it's boring.
Earl sends it to left field. Brasher went a long way and has a big smile on her face. And you don't have to look much farther than full count to Baker. Outside, and Baker on base for the second time.
And so you asked me if I liked the previous strike.
She does it all. Vanderford bobbled it short. Sims can't come up with it. And Texas State trying to put together a two-out rally.
That's a really tough play for Sims to make.
Jones, first pitch swinging. It won't get through. Whoa, what a play by Cordova. That one was ticketed for center field. She scooped it to Sims, who steps on the bag.
I have never seen that in over 20 years of playing and calling. Cordova up the middle, rolls it to Sims, catches the edge of the bag. Tremendous defense from the Jags keeps Texas State off the board.
At these Sun Belt Championships, Sims, easy for Sarate for out number one. Shoving in the circle right now. That's special. Stagner drives it to left field. That one's not coming back. South Alabama's single season home run record holder has another one. 15th home run of the year for Gabby Stagner, and South Alabama has the lead in the fourth.
Stagner continuing to add to her program best, goes down and get that one. How deep in the back knee is Stagner? Really make sure that she is rotating through with some power. We said Gabby Stagner, look out, as she gives South Alabama the one-run lead.
Stagner has been red hot here at the end of the year as Brandstetter attacks the first pitch. And suddenly South Alabama is starting to get to Madison Azul championship game.
You go back to that game number 2 of the series. This is how it played out. And Mullins only had to throw 36 pitches as that one gets to the backstop.
So now a runner in scoring position. Playable in the infield. Zarate secures it, 2 outs. And a walk from Mullins.
It's going to be interesting into what the strike zone is being called.
Punched into left field, it'll get off the wall. Capaldi scores. Here comes Welch, and it's a 3-spot as South Alabama gets to the Texas State ace.
We're just talking about the strike zone and how Mullins is going to work around it because the ball low price center of the plate. Cordova absolutely hammers it, opens that front side, drives through, nice bat extension. And South Alabama making some noise here in the top of the 4th inning.
You think the Jags want to play for a title tomorrow?
Just a bit. 6 inches away from coming up with a beaut.
Called strike 3. Mullins struts off, but it's the Jags who's Lackey looking for the strikeout, and she's got it. Olivia Lackey's 2nd strikeout of the game.
Lackey climbing the ladder with the right.
Smith grounds it. Stagner steps on first. 2 quick outs in the 4th.
What's more impressive to me, the quantity of pitches, obviously. You're starting to run up that toll, not just on Lackey's, and extend the inning. You never know what's going to happen.
And a walk issued to Carmen Bass.
That 66, 67 mile an hour pitch all night.
Cold strike 3. Olivia Lackey wins the battle And she lets out a roar. Pitch second inning of work. She's got her strikeout there. Sending down Backhaus, second strikeout of the outing. The payoff pitch, cut on and missed. And Mullins let Brasher hear about it.
You know.
And a fourth consecutive strikeout. Mullins is mowing down the South Alabama lineup. Was a warning. We'll do the full count. And Lackey provides another strikeout. 3-0 to Earls. And a walk issued. So the speedy Hannah Earls on first base.
Here this year, so not even close to her season high.
Baker up the middle through the wickets. Earls makes the turn and heads to third. And Texas State,
High speed.
she's a .340 hitter with runners in scoring position this year. Vanderford in play. Sims goes to second, on to first. A double play. South Alabama flashes the leather. They turn two, and the Jags. Stagner swings and misses, and the strikeout stretch from Mullins continues. Her teammates love it, her opponents hate it.
I love it. You know, I love the emotion. Let the women show the emotion.
And that one will hit Brandstetter, so she will go to first base. Sky high pop-up. Randolph tracking in, makes the catch for out number 2. And a 6th strikeout for Jessica Mullins. She struck out 6 out of the last 7. Great one here in San Marcos. Punched back up the middle. Sims gets it and chooses to stick it in the back pocket.
If you're Texas State, this is what you desperately need here. 3 consecutive pitches from Lackey on that outside corner that have been fairly borderline.
0 for 2 tonight. And the swing called at the plate.
Gotta have to think you're gonna get something good here from Lackey.
Smith does and sends it into right field. The runner makes the turn around third, and Jones slides in safely. Texas State with runners on the corners here in the 6th. Bash trying to come through and give Texas State their first run. And she can't. Lackey's 6th strikeout, and there's 2 outs in the 6th. Is in this game. This one might be one of the biggest. Number 130. And the bases loaded. Through the left side. That'll score Jones. They hold the runner at third. Harvey delivers. And Texas State has life in the 6th.
Harvey coming up clutch in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ball on the outer part of the plate, and Harvey, this is just a little power slap. Doesn't try to do too much, but she keeps that barrel through the zone a long time and then just extends the wrists at the end. That allows her to get the momentum to shoot that ball through.
The 0-2 to Earls. In play, up the middle. That's gonna tie the game. Earls delivers, and we're tied in the 6th, and the runners are now hung up. Hannah Earls comes through.
Texas State coming up clutch, 2 out hitting. Earls gets a tapper, puts it over the head of Lackey. This is the perfect ball for Earls because she is able to get the bounce. It sneaks through the infield, and the aggressive base running of Texas State paying off.
What a rally for the Bobcats. Reached on an error in the 5th. The 1-2 in play right at Sims. And this one tied heading to the 7th inning. Playable at 3rd for Vanderford. Out number 1 in the 7th. In play. Secured by Harvey for the 2nd out.
She wants that call.
Lucky number 7 for Jessica Mullins. And we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Vanderford in the air. Sims camps underneath it for out number 1.
In a pressure moment, that is the best off speed that Olivia.
Ace. Jones in play. Cordova to 1st. And 2 outs in the 7th.
A nice play by Ordalis. Cordova Jones gets a really good piece of this ball. She just pulls it a little bit over to the right side, pulls across the back of the ball, put it in play.
The payoff pitch. And a walk issued to Randolph. And Lackey can't believe it. The stage once again set for the Bobcats. Smith into center field. Brasher is there. An extra softball is what the doctor ordered in San Marcos. At 11 strikeouts. And a strikeout for Mullins. It's number 8.
That welcome, and you're getting to see firsthand why these two teams belong in the NCAA tournament.
Sims grounds it to short across the diamond, and a great pick from Smith.
Oh, what a pick by Smith over at first base. Earls has to hurry the throw because Sims.
The 1-2. And 9 strikeouts for Olivia. For Mullins. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Bass pops it up. Playable at 3rd. Brandstetter makes the catch for out number 1.
And what you saw there from Lackey, we just talked.
Zarate, who has been a nemesis for Lackey tonight. And Zarate calls game! And we'll see you tomorrow afternoon.
Zarate taking her team to the Sun Belt Tournament Championship, walks it off with a monster shot over the left field wall. And Zarate, you had a feeling she has seen so many pitches from Olivia Lackey, battled so much throughout her at-bats in this game, goes hunting to start off the at-bat in the 8th. She gets what she wants and deposits it beyond the bullpen out in left field.
An epic battle between 2 worthy competitors. Only one could come away a winner tonight. Another one hell of a performance.
Olivia Lackey, 303 pitches, but 303 was the home run to Kat Zarate, the player of the game, game-winning home run in Texas State, keeping their hopes alive for a tournament championship.
Zarate delivers, and Texas State will face the Ragin' Cajuns in the championship game tomorrow. Zarate delivers, and there will